Good morning to you. Our final looks at Boise, Idaho, as we have just checked out of our accommodations here in Boise at the Comfort Inn, right here by the airport. And we're hitting the trail, I-84, which will take us into Oregon today. So we're putting Boise behind us and moving on after 2 nights here in the area. Total cloud cover this morning, and they're predicting storms in the area. We've got over 330 miles to travel. Got over 330 miles to travel today. Hopefully we'll get on the other side of the bad weather. Pulling out of Boise, Idaho.
Tomorrow, and we've got that threat for some more thunderstorms during this afternoon and this evening. Gusty winds, some hail possible, and some heavy downpours possible as well late in the afternoon. Once again, those showers are going to stick around for most of the day. High temperatures on the cool side, only in the upper 60s.
It's 56 degrees at KQFC, and that's your KQFC update.
Thanks, Kim. It's 8:30 now at KQFC. With a little Joe Diffie. He's
going over the Snake River right now.
KQFC.
And we are now being welcomed to the great state of Oregon. Welcome to Oregon. Have not been here since June of 1992, so it's been 5 years since we've been to Oregon. Just heard the weather forecast. Boise radio station we're listening to. We're now just outside Ontario, Oregon. Oregon is a little behind the times for the western states. So far, the speed limit has remained at 65 miles an hour. As we're passing through some rolling hills here in extreme eastern Oregon. It's about 365 miles to Portland. Our final destination of today will be the Dalles, Oregon. And that would be about 250 miles from here. Well, if we get any higher, or those clouds get any lower, we're going to be in the fog. Because they are hanging pretty close to the freeway at this point.
98 KQFC, Daryl Singletary's got that amen kind of love. David's got Kim in the morning show. It's 8:41. Dave has the day off today, and he also has a day off again tomorrow. Hey, KQFC is presenting the world premiere of a brand new album. It's the new one from Ricochet. It's called Blink of an Eye. Not going to be on sale until next week, but you're going to be able to hear all of the album, plus get some comments from the band members and get some live performances as well from some of Ricochet's biggest songs. That's coming up tonight, so you might want to listen. Tonight, 11 o'clock, right here on KQFC.
Billy, we need 2 burgers, medium, 1 slice of apple pie.
Chew on this. Nearly 7 out of 10 of us usually don't brush after lunch, especially lunches
Fairly
on the run.
scenic road here so far.
Now chew on this. Recent studies show that tried and sugarless gum actually helps fight cavities when you chew it after.
Well, I-84 continues to be very scenic here in eastern Oregon. We lost our Boise radio station in these hills. Had to put in the old tapes. Rain has continued to fall. Pretty much began about 20 miles before we got to Oregon, and we're 36 miles from Baker City. I believe that's where we'll have breakfast. Oh, also we entered the Pacific time zone. So the time is 8:01, not 9:01. It's a real pretty spot where the road went right along the river for a short period of time. However, it was pouring down rain at that particular point in time. Right now, the rain is falling rather lightly. And we've got about a half an hour drive before our breakfast stop in Baker City, Colorado. Baker City, Oregon. Well, we just finished breakfast here in Baker City, Oregon. Rain is almost stopped, even though we all still have the total cloud cover, of course. Reset to Pacific time there, so that is the current time here in Baker City. Just had breakfast over here. Neat little train that runs all throughout the restaurant in here in the Sumter Junction restaurant. And now we're going to take a brief look at the historical district downtown here in Baker City, and then it's back on the road. Well, we're now in downtown Baker City, Oregon. Here would be the Baker City Hall. In downtown Baker. Well, it stopped raining for the moment, and the skies look like they might be starting to break up a bit. We're at a beautiful viewpoint here off I-84. You can see for miles and miles. Very, very beautiful. I doubt the camera does it justice. Stopped a few miles back in La Grande, Oregon, and got a blizzard at a Dairy Queen. And we're not too far from Pendleton, where we're going to be stopping at a local casino and no doubt winning millions of dollars. This is just the beginning of a 6% downgrade that continues for many miles. very scenic spot. Attractive area. Very nice for the rain to let up right as we approach this point. Hopefully it'll be a good sign of things to come, but the weather is hopefully breaking. Just about bottomed out here. Exit to the local casino is less than 3 miles down the road here. And now the Wildhorse Gaming Resort here just outside of Pendleton, Oregon. Well, just finished our gambling. No luck at this casino. Lost about $112 here. Still up about $74 for the trip in gambling though. So we were playing on other folks' money. But now pulling out of the Wildhorse Casino here near Pendleton, Oregon. Well, just a couple of miles down the road from the casino, we're now in Pendleton, Oregon. Another historic community. And this would be the town of Pendleton, Oregon. Time for a progress report here. We're about 70 miles east of the Dalles, Oregon. And to our immediate right is the Columbia River. And the hills you see on the right side of your screen. That is in Washington State. The Columbia River separates Oregon from Washington. There you can see some water there, the Columbia River. Should have probably had a spot of lunch in the last town we were in, which probably would have been Pendleton, not a town of any size. All the towns we've seen since been very minuscule. So we had some potato chips at a rest area about 10 miles back. a choo-choo train down there, if you can see that. And we've got 62 more miles to our final destination of today, the Dalles. Happy to say we've actually got partly sunny skies. So let's hope this holds off for tomorrow when we travel through the Columbia River Gorge. Okay, we've stopped at a vista point here off I-84. About 60 miles east of the Dalles. And this is the Columbia River. And that would be the great state of Washington across the water there. Have not been into Washington yet this trip. Well, the railroad track must be below us here because I can hear the train going by down there. We're going to be crossing over the Columbia River and going into the great state of Washington. I believe there's a photo opportunity here on the other side.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Welcome to Washington State. Well, we're now at the Stonehenge Memorial here near Maryhill, Washington. Okay, we're in downtown the Dalles now, and this is an historic building here in downtown. Motoring through downtown the Dalles on 2nd Street. On a hill outside of town here, looking down at the Dalles, Oregon, Columbia River. Not mistaken, that's my hotel there, the Quality, the back of it. .84 down there.